Oh, we're not stopping yet. Man named Sissel took a little girl named Lind hostage and then was killed by a meteor fragment. So he said we didn't know us by that name. Tonight, a man named Sissel met a detective named Lynn at the junkyard on the edge of town and then was killed by a bullet. The scene I find waiting for me on the other end of the phone line feels like the final nail in the coffin of my lost memory. Oh, I guess this will jump to the phone line. So is this the chapter I've been waiting for? Yes, it is! I see myself. Dawn is approaching. Well, we sure saw something interesting, didn't we? Stop smacking your poor stand there. What did that ever do to you? So that is the most dangerous way to stand on a table. Stop doing that. Well then. Oh, that's quite a smirk. Oh dear. So either we have a twin brother or, something's happened. Sissel, you literally saw yourself walking around! React more! Well, Cabanella's dead. Let's see what we can do about this. Considering he was just on the phone, he probably just died. So what happened here? Cabanella, are you okay? Is it just me or does he already look like he's been put through the ringer somehow? Oh dear. So Cavanella's has broken bones and apparently we, question mark, are a sadist. Or a masochist, I can't quite tell. Well, I mean, he asked me, I was like, does the pain make you feel alive? But this is... dude, you're... Your hand... did anybody else notice he put that on a lit burner and didn't even notice? So this is apparently the dude who died 10 years ago, which brings up a lot more confusing things, and a very, very confusing, or very, very unnerving question. Shot him right in the gut. This is unfortunate. That didn't even faze him. He looks pretty alive to me, Maverick. So I'm on Pie's side here. What in the world is this guy? Also, you might have noticed that the lamp moved on its own. Though I know a way to check what he is. Cabanella! He woke up. Apparently so? That's currently the question hanging over our head. What? Okay, sounds like you remember just fine. So Maverick, ready to see if you're right or not? Answer, you are. Notice that his outline is blue, but the currently living Cabanella's is yellow, and everyone else we've seen alive is yellow. He is in fact dead. And that brings up a lot of very, very unfortunate implications. But I want to show off something really quick before we actually get started. Do a ghost trick in front of him, and the world turns blue. I think we found our third ghost. And in fact, he saw us as well. So here is the major snag of this puzzle. We cannot actually manipulate anything in view of this guy. If we do, he'll notice and immediately kill Cabanella. We have to actually be sneaky about this. Also, that just showed the screen that happens if you run out of time. So it seems like whoever this man is, he is our manipulator. And he is currently in a corpse. Possibly our corpse? Let's see. Now, we don't really have much to work with here. And I'm just going to tell you flat out right now, we don't have what we need to save Cabanella. We need to do something else first. Him burning his hand like that makes sense if he's a corpse. Of course he can't feel it. Also, I have a reason for just waiting. For waiting like this, just trust me. Oh, wait, that might have actually done it. Yep, there we go. So this looks a bit more wrecked than when we last saw it. Yeah, no shit, Cabanella. I would normally assume a completely destroyed room to imply something bad happened. That is new information, though. Another death, huh? Hmm. I really do like Cabanela. Bird? Uh-oh. I think I know who's in that rubble. There it is. Also, yes, you actually have to do this quickly, because guess what? We're inceptioning. We're going back 4 minutes in the past of 4 minutes. I know it's just because they didn't want to change his sprite, but it's so weird to imagine he brought a pigeon with him into the world of the dead. Also, this guy's remembered everything quite, quickly. Or as Sissel pointed out, he doesn't lose his memory at all. I didn't do anything! So yeah, we have to actually avert Pigeon Guy's death before we can do anything for Cabanela. Oh, have we already done this before? I forgot. I wonder when we did it then. Alright. Let's see what we can do 8 minutes into the past. Well, more than 8 minutes into the past, I'm not actually sure. 2:42 a.m. So there's the body on the table. A very familiar looking body, as a matter of fact. Cabanela and the Professor. A reading? He found the meteorite shard. And this is why Cabanela ran out panicked. So this dude, whoever he is our manipulator ghost, apparently possessing his own corpse. And when we told Cabanela about that, he knew exactly what was going on. What did the professor mean that the meteorite was the source of his powers? Also, hi, buddy! I'm gonna be really, really happy when we actually get his name revealed, so that I don't have to keep calling him that dude. Tell me what you think, Maverick. Yep, so this guy is a ghost possessing his own corpse. Just confirm that. Also, Cabanela, that's really creepy. I believe it's his body, because remember, he can control other people's bodies as well. And if that is a corpse, that means that there's nothing to resist in it. So if that is what he's doing, that would make sense why it's so smooth. What are you doing? What are you doing? Do you guys see what I see in the left corner there? Because I think I know what that is. That's dynamite! He had dynamite hidden under his hair! Well, now we know how Cabanela got broken bones. Also, that is an incredibly undignified pose there, Cabanela. Yeah, I can see it on the left side of the screen, just barely, the red of the dynamite. It's that weird dude from the start. Oh, there's actually 2 hints to him being an imposter, though one you would only really figure out later. And that's the first one. The way he's examining the body is no way an actual medical examiner would do it. The other way you can tell is the fact that his skin is blue, like Beauty and Dandy's, as well as Sith. Well, our deadline is dawn anyway, so, Also, there you go, Pi. Sissel just brought up the question you were thinking on. So let's see if we can figure out how to save the professor. I didn't really see a lot to work with, so this is gonna be, interesting. Let's see what's down here. I can't get down there. I can't get to anywhere right now. There's mice down here. A wheel. I don't see anything else, though. Let's check. I can actually examine this. Nope. Okay, so it opens upward. We can't drop the professor down. So you're right. We do actually have to wait for him to move to be able to open that. But we have the same problem now that we had up top. This guy knows about ghost tricks. We can't manipulate things directly in front of him. And he would notice the door opening. So we've got to find some way to fix this without him noticing. But even if we can open it when he gets off, what good does that do us? Oh, Professor back on it. He moved for a second, but he's back on it. Oh hey, there's actually a fast forward button. I didn't realize that. Oh, I can't actually skip this. Boo. I think the way he's moving is too scripted. So the professor only moves off of it for a very small window, very small frame of time. Certainly nothing outside of this dude's range of sight. Hello? Could it be? That's gotta be Missile! But where is he? We can't do it by ourselves, so we have to. There! Missile! You scared me, little puppy. Get up here and help me! God, I love this little dog. Reach. Is there something Missile can swap it with? Get over here. That does no good because he can't manipulate anything. Oh, hello! I think I see a path. Now the question is this gonna work? Please don't, Cabanela. We're trying to concentrate. The question is... does Missile have the reach for this? You don't have much time. There! There it is! Professor falls just as the dynamite goes off! Missile saves the day again! And of course this guy thinks he got buried. Kevin Noah is in one of the most undignified poses. There is some irony in that, yes. I'm pretty sure his ribs got smashed. Well, the professor is alive. This one is actually kind of stressful because you have to do the entire puzzle a couple of seconds before death. Now that we've done that, maybe there's something we can do for Cabanela. Especially because we have something far more important now. We have Missile in tow. God, Missile's so cute. Missile, do you know what that means? Yeah, I didn't think so. They just completely move on from it. I didn't have Missile before, now did I? I don't know who did Missile's little sprite, but they really need a raise. He's so adorable looking. Oh, Fluffy! Which is all fine and good, but how do I actually get up there? Oh! Through a cute little pigeon. Thank you, Mr. Pigeon. I can't quite reach. There we go. And now we are back upstairs. We can't do that, actually. Which means most likely our best bet is to swap the bullet with something. Considering we need missile. I'm gonna save state real quick. I believe it puts you right back here if you mess up, but I'd rather be sure. There's missile. Puppy's over here. So I'm gonna do something funny before I do anything else, which is gonna require a bit of waiting. So just bear with me with it for a second here. I'll go ahead and read their thoughts while we're waiting. Yep, there's your hint. That this is the one chance you have right here to do something on Cabanella's side. You only get a very, very short time frame, but all the thing you need to do is in the ghost realm. So once we actually get to that point... So here's the gunshot. Oh. Interesting. So Cabanella had a plan with that gun. They aren't, actually. Now, if I remember correctly... You'll start with this. And then missile. should do his timing thing here. I'm so glad they automate this. And apparently, Missile's in the bullet? How did you get in there, Missile? Oh, he automatically teleports himself there. So, I actually told you both about this before. This is the puzzle where you need to swap a bullet with something. Not really, Missile. Smack! This is horrible, but I honestly find that absolutely hilarious. Smack him straight in the face with a hard hat at bullet velocity. Okay, so if you were paying attention when he slid to the other side, you've already seen what we need. There's a knit hat on the other side of this shelf thing. We need to swap that with a hard hat, and then we need to swap the knit hat with the bullet. Let's see. So the first thing we need to do is we need to get Missile over here. Sissel up here. I don't remember why we need Sissel up here. We need Sissel somewhere around here. Oh wait, Missile can't swap those. They're different directions. This might be our chance. So this slides him over here. But it comes up close enough for Sissel to get onto. Get it back. This might work. That didn't. I didn't have the time to pull up the ghost trick while it was falling, though. What? Aha! I see it. Yeah, I figured that out just as you said that, Maverick. So I need to knock it down while his back is to Cabanela and then put the knit hat on there. Wait, I don't actually have to sit through that. I can just immediately rewind once you mess up. I forgot they let you do that in cutscenes. So we have our plan. Also, I really like this remix. I believe this is called, I forget what it's called. It's like 4 Minutes Before Death revision or something. And we wait for him to turn around. Knock this off. He didn't see it. And now Missile can get out of the way and in position. Yep. Since he didn't see us trick it down, he didn't realize he doesn't realize we're there. He can't actually sense us. So now we do what we did before, but this time the knit hat will catch and Missile should be able to swap them perfectly fine. I keep forgetting I have to actually swap to Missile before I can control him. And the knit hat falls like that, and we're all set up. Sure, what do they say? Oh, I clicked wrong and it went away. Now in these last few seconds, in this last, I would say nanosecond, Missile should freeze time. He throws himself in the bullet. And this time, we swap it with a knit hat. Which still knocks Cabanela down because bullet velocity. But it doesn't actually smash his face in. And the man in red here didn't actually notice that the bullet missed because it was only a fraction of a second between firing and Cabanela tumbling over. I think that's something he would have mentioned earlier if I actually caught the dialogue. You did great, Missile! Good puppy! I mean, technically it was 8 minutes because of your death as well. Then again, nothing much really happened with his death, so Cabanella? You still breathing down there? Looks like it. You probably shouldn't sit up if you've got broken bones, Cabanella. That seems like a bad idea. I sincerely doubt that. For God's sake, Professor, help him! He's trying to move with broken bones, possibly broken ribs. How you doing, Cabby? I really think you need to go to the hospital, Cabanella. Let's just start from the top since we need all of these. Well, undead, sort of. That still makes me cringe with his hand on the stove there. Oh boy, what did you do, Cabanella? That doesn't seem like a thing a police officer should say. At least Cabanella's accepting that he royally screwed up there. Let me guess. Maybe so. The man in red sure seems to think so. Cabanella's mistake armed the man in red. His rookie mistake of leaving his gun behind is how that man got a gun to threaten Lynn with in the first place. So apparently the story is that Cabanella made him lose all hope and armed him, and then Zhao drove him into a corner and made him panic by firing a warning shot. By the time he grabbed Lynn, he was so completely out of his mind, he wasn't thinking straight. Which makes it a little bit tragic, though he's going way into the corner of disproportionate retribution here. Backstabbed by a meteorite which killed him, and somehow he developed these ghost powers. Also, these first two cases, as well as what happened with Lynn and the Minister, seem to imply that the weaker the will, the less they can resist him. Which makes sense. That might be why he decided not to manipulate Cabanella. Because if he did, Cabanella would be fighting him tooth and nail the whole way. I think we've seen that submarine. So let's see about the spotless record of his, as Sissel put it. And this is why Cabanella has been keeping his record squeaky clean. Both to get the intel about the manipulator, and to be able to direct the investigation. And it was all for Zhao's sake. Cabanella was never that self-absorbed. He had a gambit going in the background the whole time. And this is why I love Cabanella. That is quite some determination. Now this answer might actually be very obvious to you guys, but that's exactly why he took Zhao back in. Because if he stopped him from escaping from prison, then Zhao committed no crime. He was still completely innocent. And yep, he was working to stop the execution legally as well. That's like he said. That's the whole. Like he's about to say. That's the whole reason he brought him before the justice minister, is to make sure they were far away from the prison. So like I said, Cabanello's been running a gambit in the background this whole time to try to save his friend. I mean, once we explain it to her, she'll probably be fine. Lynn's pretty forgiving. So we've got a lot more pieces to this puzzle now, don't we? Let's see if Birdman has anything to say. We're running very low on time indeed. And we are further from our driving question than we ever have been. Oh hey, this is the thing I told you about in Discord. The quote. Our time limit hasn't really changed. It's changed a bit since he's going to be leaving before dawn, but not too significantly. We've mostly shaved off just an hour. So what was the clue left behind? Could that be that aura we keep seeing in the ghost world? It's from a world unknown. Timisk meteor. Yeah, this is, the guy who, as TV Tropes put it, saw a corpse walk out of the morgue and then quit his job to figure out what the fuck just happened. So what was well, actually, I can think of something very unusual about it. That's not what I was thinking, but that is, something. Yeah. You'd also think he'd get scuffed by running away. But the corpse is completely intact? Okay. No scarring, no blood, and the corpse would immediately heal. And the thing I was thinking of, there's no sign of rigor mortis either. He definitely doesn't feel pain. We saw him keep his hand on a burner for like 20 solid seconds in game. He also didn't even react to the gunshot. Oops, I accidentally spoiled this a little early. Sorry. That's true. But the fact that he didn't... Even if... Oh, the fact that the corpse got up and walked out. I thought it was kind of obvious, but I guess they were supposed to do it a reveal here. But I mean, he might be used to it, but even if you're used to pain, you still react to pain. Your body naturally reacts to it, even if you yourself are trained to endure it. But the fire, the gunshot, he didn't react whatsoever. And Cabanela has a good point here. He was right in that explosion, and it didn't even make him flinch. Yep, that's, probably it, but that leads some very uncomfortable questions. If the nervous system's not active, nothing else is. Does that mean he doesn't feel heat, cold, or hunger, or thirst? Because if that's the case, that sounds like an I must scream sort of situation here. I do really like the fact that missile swapping keeps the momentum of it. It just has so many funny things. So somehow this meteor is responsible for the ghost tricks? Because he's stated that a couple times now. So we've got quite a bit more information. But still nothing of the most important question at the moment. Does that mean he not only has the ability to control living things, but he has Sissel's ability to manipulate objects as well? Because that would be kind of disturbing. Hey, look who it is! Cabanela, don't be so nonchalant when you're slumped in a chair with like 4 broken bones. Cabanela, you are so lame. Lynn looks upset. What's going on, Lynn? How did you hear that? Oh, the minister probably told her. That's a terrible thing to do, Cabanela. Whoa, hello, Jowd. I don't think he should laugh. Guys, this man has broken bones. Take him to the hospital. What's wrong with all of you people? I mean, we only need him free for like 3 or 4 hours. Who's gonna question it? I like this pigeon. It's cute, apparently clean, and extremely well trained. Priority number 1, one of you people get the inspector to the hospital. Priority number 2, we need to go after the man in red. Also, yeah, there is. It's kind of silly looking. We can probably leave the professor to handle Cabanela. Pocket watch. Wait, what do you mean? Cabanela, what did you do? Absolutely. How are you gonna manage that? Cabanela, please. And I think that's enough for now. The next 3? 16, 17, 18. 3. The next 3 chapters are gonna go snowballing down because those are the last 3 chapters in the game. So we will get to those next time.